Welcome to another episode of Chit Chat in My Car. It's Monday and I'm not working. I don't have to go through the Monday blues that all Americans, probably everybody in the world, how much they actually love Mondays. But I'm actually off today. I'm off today and Friday. So what? But anyway, I'm just relaxing. Got the tiki torches going because the bugs are pretty bad. But I just wanted to relax today. So much stuff going on in the world. You got the COVID-19 stuff going on. You got the protest and the riots, which I consider protesting and riots two different things. In my opinion, protesting makes sense. Riots does not. That only makes things worse by rioting. First of all, you're destroying innocent people's homes, innocent people's businesses. It just doesn't make any sense. But, oh man, that breeze feels so good. It's just so nice out here. But anyway, so I just wanted to spend a minute and talk about what's going on. You know, I've talked to people, and you know, you got people that believe one way and somebody that believes another way. I think at this point it doesn't matter how you believe. There are people hurting. There's people hurting, and sometimes we get so focused on the actual thing that people are hurting from instead of actually focusing on the people. You know, lend your ear. Hear what they have to say. No matter who it is, black, white, green, yellow, no matter what's going on, just hear what they're trying to say. Too many times we have two ears and one mouth, and too many times we use our mouth more than we use our two ears. God gave us two ears for a reason and one mouth so that we could listen more than we actually talk. So how do I feel about what's going on? Well, those of you who do know me know that I have mixed children. So I've heard some of the stuff that they actually go through. I know what they go through, all because the color of your skin. You know, depending on the person, they want you to be black. The white people want you to be white. And they're pulling you both ways, trying to get you to be a certain way. How about we don't even worry about skin color? How about we just be us? First of all, when you discriminate against any type of skin color, you're discriminating against a human soul, against a soul, not about their skin color, because we all bleed the same. We all bleed the same. We all have skeletons. We all have the same bone structures. It might be shaped differently, but we have the same bones. You peel our skin back, we look exactly the same. We bleed exactly the same. There's so much hatred going on. Now, on the other side, you have people that believe that all this stuff is made up, and I'm not going to get into all that. It doesn't really matter what you believe in. People are struggling and people are hurting. So we need to listen to these people. And when something's wrong, something's wrong. What happened to Mr. Floyd, whether you believe no matter how you believe, whatever happened to him was actually wrong. It was horrible. I mean, when I seen that video, I hated looking at that video. It made me sick to my stomach. So we need to learn to love each other. We're too busy being political. We're too busy saying, "Oh, it's not like it was before," which it's not. But still, racism still exists on both sides. On both sides. I mean, those of you who know me know my story. When I was in 6th grade, I went to an all African American school. There was only like 3 white people that were enrolled in the school. And then in 7th grade, I went to an all-white school, and there was only a few African Americans in the school. So I've been on both sides. I have friends of every race. But I look at people as people, not skin color. And then you have some people that say, well, you know, my great-grandmother, you know, they grew up racist, and my grandmother was racist, and it's just been passed down. Well, at some point in your lifetime, you have your own brain, and you can think for yourself, and you need to make a decision that is the right decision. And that right decision is, it shouldn't matter the skin color. And I'm not talking to one particular race. I'm talking to everybody. It doesn't matter the skin color. It really doesn't. You miss out on culture. You miss out on a lot of things. People, you know, God gave everybody different DNAs, gave us different, we live different depending on where we live, what part of the state we live in, what part of the country we live in. We're raised differently. It's a tough subject because you can't. You know, you get some people to say, well, because you're white, you don't know what we're going through, and not to speak. And then some people say, well, because you don't speak, you're... So it's a catch-22. That's why I'm saying it doesn't matter the color of your skin. White, black, red, green, yellow, it doesn't matter. We should love. God loves everyone. And those of you who know me know that I do my best to try to live for God. See, when we accept Christ into our lives, we all become one. All of us who have accepted Christ become one. It doesn't say white people are dominant. It doesn't say that white people are supposed to take over the world. It doesn't say that. It says we all become one. Black, white, yellow, green, we're all one. No race is more dominant than the other. See, that's the problem. We focus on that as opposed to our Creator. God is the one who's over all of us. Now, I know some of you you might not believe in God, but I'm just saying that's a whole another video. But whether you believe in God or you don't, I know that He's real. He's done a lot of stuff in my life. There's some things that happened to me in my life that I wouldn't have been able to get through if it wasn't for God. So either way, we need to learn to love people. I encourage you to find God. I don't beat people over the head with the Bible or any of that. I just do my best to try to live for Him. And I've failed a lot, and I've fallen a lot, and there's a lot of people I've let down. But I do my best to try to live for Him. So I say, go find peace, go find happiness, find God, ask Him what your purpose is. And I can tell you this, His purpose is to love everyone. Love. Not hate, love. Build people up, don't tear people down. Too many times kids grow up and they're told that they're never going to amount to nothing. Well, how do you think that affects a person? Eventually, they'll start believing that they're not going to amount to nothing. But you know what? At some point in your life, no matter what you've been through, when you get to the point, when you get to the age where you know, when you're an adult, you got to make decisions. And sometimes you might have to break off tradition. You might have to break off the way that you were taught or raised. Take the good stuff and go with it. And then the stuff that maybe... you've been passed down from generation to generation that's not right, let it go. You got to adapt how you're going to live. You got to live what you believe is right. Too many times when we do bad things, we say, oh, well, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, and grandpa, it just came past. We've always done that. Well, at some point, if wrong is wrong, it's wrong, no matter the situation. So listen, I truly do love everybody. I do my best. Doesn't mean that I don't have... I mean, I have people that I would prefer not to be around, but I do my best to try to love on everybody. Yeah, so the last video cut out. I don't know what happened. But so the bottom line is, hey, let's just love everyone. Let's build everyone up, not tear them down. Especially, it shouldn't matter the color of people's skin. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Chit Chat in My Car. I know that I'm not in my car. It's a nice day outside besides all these bugs flying around. But subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing some more things that are coming up now that I don't have to work 2 jobs. I'm going to do restaurant reviews. I'm going to go down into St. Augustine and just do some reviews of restaurants, of stores. It's the oldest city in the United States, so I'm going to be doing some more things. I also want to do some question and answers. I would like to take your comments on things videos that you would like me to do. But go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell. And thank you for watching, and peace out.